Wow, stories.
Am I the idiot for not doing more around the house? I, male 53, think that if you have kids, taking care of the house is a full-time job. If one partner works full-time outside the home and the other doesn't, then the second partner should take care of all of the home stuff. Both my wife, female 52, and I have full-time jobs outside the home and so agreed to split the chores years ago. I handle the laundry for myself, my wife, and our 2 boys and the grocery shopping. She handles the general house cleaning, including the bathrooms, dusting, vacuuming, though we have robot vacs, so not much to do there, polishing the floors, etc. She does about 75% of the cooking, though when she cooks I end up being her sous chef, and I do about 25%. I handle about 75% of the homework help, and she about 25%. In the yard I am responsible for mowing, and she for weeding and edging. The issue is that she doesn't make the boys, 17 and 13, really do anything and so ends up doing it all for them, cleaning their bathrooms, their bedrooms, picking up after them, etc. Because of this, she gets irritated at times, feeling like she does too much of the work. We've had conversations about it, and I am firm that I'm not going to do more just because she won't make the boys clean up after themselves. They are great kids and will absolutely do it if she asks, but she feels like she wants to let them have fun being kids. Once the boys got old enough, I started having them mow the yard, so she gets especially irked about that. So am I the idiot for not doing more housework because she refuses to make the boys take care of themselves? Not the idiot. But you gotta talk with your wife, man. At this rate, the kids won't have any skills to live alone, and your wife will just start picking up chores from 2 adults more, and will just get mad at you because she doesn't want her precious babies to get tired. You gotta get her a wake-up call or something. It's not fair to them or you that she wants all this workload off the kids but gets mad when she has to do it. Not the idiot. Maybe talk to the kids and tell them to pick up the slack and try not to let their mom do more work on her behalf. Sounds like you're being a good parent. Just have a talk with the wife and get on the same page. Am I the idiot for not letting the passenger in front of me recline their seat on a flight? I, male 25, am around 6'5" or 196 centimeters, but my legs are long. Normally I purchase economy plane seats because I have no issue being uncomfortable for a while, especially for shorter flights. I should mention that I take care to never intrude on other people's space around me, although occasionally with another tall person with wide shoulders it can be tight. Last week, I was on a 4-hour international flight with my knees crammed into the seat in front of me. The passenger directly in front of me tried to recline, but realized that my knees were preventing her from doing so. She turned around, gave me a dirty look, and attempted to recline again with more force. I was a little annoyed, but apologized and told her I could not move my legs out of the way without encroaching on the spaces beside me. That is, moving my legs to the side into other people's spaces, freeing up space for her. She accused me of doing this on purpose just because I wanted more room for myself, calling me an idiot and saying that if I could not fit into a normal economy plane seat, that I should pay extra for an emergency exit seat so that people around me can have more free space. If I'm honest, I feel that people who recline their seats in economy are annoying and inconsiderate, so I didn't exactly bend over backwards to accommodate her. For more context, no, I did not check to see if this flight in particular had extra emergency exit seats. Like I said, usually I do not feel the need. I do not often run into issues with seats beside me, although this issue with people in front of me not being able to recline has occurred before, though not always, and has earned me some dirty looks from those in front of me in the past. So, am I the idiot? Should I pay extra for seats with more legroom so that people in front of me can recline, even though this is not always a problem? Edit. Wow, this was controversial. Some people think it's unacceptable to recline at all, and others think it's a basic right. I will keep this in mind on future flights. Not the idiot. I'm a big guy and it's a common problem. They squeezed every inch out of those aircraft and it's uncomfortable. She should have been more understanding of reality. Maybe you could have gotten an aisle seat, but you paid for your seat as well and are entitled to your space. You're the idiot and lying to yourself. You are intruding into the space around you by making sure the person in front of you can't recline their seat. They're allowed to do that. You are too big for the seat. Yes, the seats are too effing small. I'm stupidly short. and sometimes it feels like the seats are too close for me to be comfortable, but that doesn't mean you get to punish the people around you. If you don't fit in the seat for whatever reason, then you need to buy a seat that you do fit in. Am I the idiot after taking care of my daughter for 2 weeks while my wife is away? My wife went back to her mother's home country to bring her mom's ashes back. Her brother is still living there. She went there for 2 whole weeks. The first few days was to take care of the ashes and other misc items that were left. The rest of the week and a half, she was out visiting old college high school friends. I am home taking care of our 9-year-old daughter. It was tough, but I did not complain at all about it. My wife went during the time when my daughter had a state exam, and I was the one who was working with her daily to get her prepared for the exam. Again, no complaints. During the last week, I was not feeling well. A bad cough, fatigue, headache, migraine, etc. Not sure what was going on, but I really wasn't all that well. When we FaceTimed, she asked me what was going on, and I told her. Again, I wasn't complaining or asking her to come back. Fast forward to this Sunday night. My wife comes back, lands, and the first thing she does after her plan lands is not "I'm back" or "I miss you guys." She messages me complaining me and my daughter, missed the online language class. I told her that yes, I forgot between dinner and everything that was happening, it just escaped my mind. I told her it was not intentional. Nope, my wife was just ripping me in text messages. For all the work that I did, the one tiny mistake I made, and she slams me for 2 weeks. Am I really an idiot here? You're the idiot. Are you really trying to get a pat on the back for parenting for 2 whole weeks? Like your kid is 9. You shouldn't be trying to get a reward for minimum effort while your wife is grieving in a different country. I call BS on you not calling to complain and beg her to come home, not the idiot. So many comments acting like you wanted a gold star for parenting. I don't see that anywhere here. Wife comes back and immediately gives him guff for missing 1 online language class while watching the kid alone and having been sick. That's overbearing and lacks manners, but she might have been tired and apprehensive about getting back into things after her trip, but that's shite. I know I'd feel shitty if I was excited to see someone again and they blew up at me at first. Just say that and move on.